She was called the Black Marilyn Monroe. Beautiful, magnetic, unforgettable. The first black woman ever nominated for Best Actress.
Up wild, and he don't do what you want him to. Love ain't nobody's angel child, and he won't pay any mind to.
And yet, when she died, she had almost nothing. No fortune, no power, no protection. Just a life that Hollywood slowly drained. This is not just a rise and fall. This is a story of how a star was built and then erased. At Legacy Report, we uncover the stories the world never fully told. The truth behind fame, the cost of power, and the legacies history tried to bury. Dorothy Dandridge was born into performance, but not into freedom. Her mother, Ruby Dandridge, was already chasing career, trying to survive in an industry that offered very little. So Dorothy didn't grow up like most children. She was trained, shaped, pushed onto the stage before she even understood the world. And behind the scenes, there was control, harsh discipline, emotional pressure, a childhood built more on survival than love. She performed while other children went to school. She worked while others grew up. Subscribe to this channel because some stories were never meant to be known. By her teenage years, she was already on stages most people only dreamed of, the Apollo, the Cotton Club, and somewhere in that whirlwind, she fell in love, young, intense, real. But life didn't slow down for love, because while she was performing in Europe, war broke out, bombs, shelters, chaos. This wasn't just a career anymore. This was survival. At just 16, she chose what many women believed was escape. Marriage to Harold Nicholas. It looked like a dream, but it became a cage. Infidelity, neglect, emotional distance. And when she needed him most, he wasn't there, not even when she gave birth. That moment didn't just break a marriage. It broke something inside her. Hollywood saw her, but it didn't value her, because in that era, a black woman could be visible, but never powerful. She was offered roles, but not respect, opportunities, but not control. So she refused. She rejected stereotypes. She demanded more. And for a moment, it worked. Nightclubs, magazine covers, global attention. She transformed herself, elegant, seductive, untouchable. Audiences adored her. But behind the curtain, she was still being humiliated. She could headline the show, but couldn't walk to the front door. Segregated spaces, restricted movement, denied dignity. Love came again. Complicated, forbidden, with Peter Lawford. But Hollywood had rules, and love across those lines came with consequences. So she let it go. Again, then came power. Otto Preminger, the man who would change everything. He gave her the role that made history, and a control that nearly destroyed her. Carmen Jones, a breakthrough, a revolution, a moment the world couldn't ignore. She became the first black woman nominated for Best Actress. History, but history came with a cost, because the same man who elevated her began controlling her choices, rejecting roles, limiting opportunities, shaping her career until there was nothing left to shape. The roles stopped, the calls slowed, the industry labeled her difficult. And just like that, doors closed. Not loudly, but permanently. Then came the scandal, false accusations, public humiliation. Even when she fought back, the damage remained. The pressure didn't fade. It multiplied. Bad relationships, financial collapse, emotional exhaustion. Even love became dangerous. With Jack Dennison came abuse, manipulation, control, and slowly, the woman who once controlled the spotlight lost control of her life. But nothing broke her more than her daughter, a child born with severe challenges, a life that required constant care, a responsibility she carried alone. And when she could no longer afford that care, she faced an impossible decision. Let go, to survive. And then, at just 42, it ended, alone, uncertain, unresolved. Official reports conflicted. Overdose? Medical complication? Or something else? Even in death, the truth remained unclear. But here's what Hollywood couldn't erase. Impact. Because every barrier she broke made space for someone else. For generations that came after. For voices that would no longer be ignored. She wasn't just a star. She was a shift. Dorothy Dandridge wasn't forgotten. She was erased. And now you remember. This is Legacy Report. Subscribe and discover what history left behind.